Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of LOS. It's been a long time no see type situation. Yeah, we're going to be playing some LOS because I have a lot of things I have to catch you up on. First of all, this server is no longer called Shepcraft. Well, before we go ahead and start talking about that, I'm going to jump into LOS 3. It is my favorite server because it spells lose. So server LOS 3. Boom, let's do it. Yeah, so if you notice on the chat, it is not Shepcraft, it is called XDMC or Xenodome. We have rebranded Shepcraft to Xenodome, and I know that this has caused like a lot of contention on the server because people are thinking that the server is going to change. I was really self-conscious about the name being called Shepcraft. I'm going to spend this video to talk about some of the changes to the server and kind of explain why some of those changes were made. But first, before I get distracted, let's vote for, I like Treehouse. Treehouse, vote 3. I'm not sure exactly what maps you guys have seen or what's been added since like the last recording. It's been such a long time. Also, there should be a new thumbnail as well. And if you hear Dobby and RJ in the background, just kind of ignore them. But yeah, so I'm here going to talk about some of the changes that have been made. It's not really that much. The server is basically the same, but we now call it Xenodome. I was self-conscious about the server being in my name because there were people that were signing onto the server that were new, and they didn't. They didn't know who I was, and I felt bad because I didn't want people to feel like they needed to know who I was whenever they signed onto the server. And there were conversations I had where they were like, awkward, I don't know who you are. And I mean, I don't know, I just felt like it was a little arrogant and like self-centered of me to call the server after me. So I wanted to change the name, and I wanted it to be something cool, so I wanted to incorporate XD somehow. Lorena, oh my gosh. Oh, there we go. Lorena is so good at this. So I wanted to incorporate like XD in it, and I thought, okay, well, what can we get that's XD? And Xenodome sounded really cool. I actually thought of it whenever I was in Oregon for a wedding. It just kind of like hit me. It was like a stroke of genius. I was like, Xenodome, that's what it's going to be called. So, but yeah, the only thing nothing's really changed. We've added perks to the games. There's a new game that's been added, which you guys will see hopefully like in the next coming days. I'm going to be recording tutorials because it's a pretty intense game, and there's like a lot of there's a pretty large learning curve with it. But yeah, there are perks with games now, and you can, if you've played on the server, you've realized that there are credits that you earn as you play, and if you win games you get those credits, and it's just like the points, but those credits are now redeemable for perks in game, especially with levels. You can like redeem them for items that you start the game out with, and like makes your game like way more fun, in my opinion. Also, on top of the perks, we've offered a couple of new ranks because people were asking for more options as far as the ranks are concerned, and we're like, oh yeah, totally. But what I'm pretty excited about is that the best rank on the server, as far as a user goes, or a player on the server, is not purchasable. It's merit based. So if you win a game, you are awarded credits and points. Oh my gosh, woo, that was close. Lorena, no. Yeah, so if you win at a game, you're awarded points, and those points translate to levels. Excuse me, like right there. Wait, you have been awarded 4 points for coming second in a game of LOS. Let's get back into LOS2. I'm going to say LOS3 again. LOS3. LOS3. Look, welcome to Xenodome. LOS3 again. Yeah, so whenever you accrue points, your levels go up on the server. And you can keep track of that with the scoreboard in Hub. And a player that maxes out their levels or reaches a level 100, they are awarded an ultimate rank. And that is the best rank on the server. And on top of that, you also will have a chance of being in a recording or a stream with me. And I don't know, I've always like wanted the server to be a community based, and before I'm gonna focus on what do I want? A corkscrew. I like corkscrew. Yeah, so I want the server has to be community based, and I want to like, I don't know. I know that there are a lot of people that are super excited about possibly being in a recording, and I wanted it to make it like you have to fight for it. And I want people to like be in the recordings that really care about the server. So obviously the people that play and they accrue a lot of points, and if you reach level 100, you've spent a lot of time on the server. So I don't know, I wanted there to be like a way to reward those people. And I think it's kind of cool that the best rank on the server isn't purchasable. But also, I mean, real talk, the Shepcraft has come a long way from the days where, I mean, if you guys were around then, where it was just the double dome days, as we call it. It's come a long ways, and we now are like requiring some like mega server upgrades, and in order to handle that growth, we have to sell ranks and stuff like that, so we can afford these servers. And I don't know. At the end of the day, it's all about like, the community and how excited the community gets about it, and I'm not gonna like. There's no. I mean, any person can come onto the server and not have to, and not buy a rank and still be able to play a game. That's like I don't know. I'll never like. Oh my God! Wow! Right to the bottom. At the end of the day, it's all about the community, and I mean that's basically like all I want to say about that. But yeah, as far as like the rebranding goes, I think a lot of people were super concerned because they thought that since the server wasn't called by my name anymore, or like I don't know, the title of the server wasn't about me, that they thought that I wouldn't be involved. And I mean nothing has really changed. If anything, I'm on it more. So yeah, I mean, if you haven't yet, hop onto the server, come and play with me. I am definitely going to be recording more. I guess I deserve to explain to you guys why I've been so lack with the videos lately. I wanted to kind of restructure my thumbnails. I felt that my thumbnails were kind of like, I don't know, it was like a massive template that everyone was using with thumbnails, and I wanted to be a little bit more unique about it. So I approached my friend Stevie, who doesn't really know anything about thumbnails, or Minecraft at least, and to see what he can do. And I'm like super happy with what he's able to cook up. And why hasn't this other person died? Who is it? Listen. Can you not? Wow. Okay, well let's do one more LOS. Lorena is so good at LOS. I don't know. I think like out of her and I are like the top two. I'm thinking about putting together like tournaments of these games, and like I don't know, maybe there'll be some kind of reward. I'm not really exactly sure what those rewards will be. Oh, that's a new map. Seasons. That's the most recent one that's added. So hopefully, I'm gonna say vote one, V1, so people can see it. Oh, is Tori in here? Tori! I love Tori! So let's talk about some of the people in here that I know. Obviously Eddie, who is like a phenomenal builder. There's David, there's JCP, Tori, who is my bestie, Lorena, who is an absolute wizard at LOS. Yeah, and then like there's Ethan, and there's Fabi, who I met at Playlist. Playlist was fun too. Oh, that should be, I'm gonna write that down. That should be another video that I talk about. Playlist Live. Did I talk about it? I don't think I have. Have I? Playlist Live! Exclamation point. I'm also going to Boston the end of this week to hang out with the rest of the Q people, and to, I mean, I think I may have a ticket to PAX. I don't think I'll really know until I get there. But if not, that's totally fine. I'm going to see friends that I haven't seen in a long time. And also, RJ has some family that I can hang out with too. Wow, okay. Yeah, so this is Seasons. This is a new map. The top level is Spring, as you can see, with all the flowers and the Tori, can you not? And there's a river here, but it's dangerous and treacherous because there's bedrock. So the tree actually like extends up through all of the levels. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this is summer. See, the sun is hot and blazing. And then there are lots of bushes. Bushes are such a summer thing. Oh, bushes, bushes, bushes. Actually, Devin helped make this map, so shout out to Devin. I wonder if he posts videos anymore. No, I almost fell on the bedrock. Oh, this is treacherous. Let's not stay here. Then the next level, whenever we get there, Lorena, can you not? Oh my gosh, the next level is fall, and these are all of these dead leaves, and like look at the tree. It has like dead leaves on it. Hop, 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 hop. Yeah, this was an idea that I had for a map, and it's funny, like one of the builders, one of the dev team members, whenever we want a new LOS map, we just like, hey, let's just make one, and we make it in like 5 minutes. So the builders should be coming up with some LOS. I don't know, like we have a lot of LOS maps, so I don't think that that's really a high priority right now. But they're coming up with some other maps that are going to be really, really cool, way better than like anything that dev team and I can create. Can I not? Okay, and this is winter. Lorena, it's always you and me. Oh, and there's someone else. Who is it? Oh, it's Ethan. Ethan, this time! Oh my god, I'm dead. I can't believe man, I didn't win any of these. Whatever. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of LOS. Oh, I teleported. Oh, if I click, I teleport. Look, there's Lorena. She's doing so good. She's doing so great. She's doing so good. Watch her. Don't fall. Don't fall. Look at the snowman. All right, cool. We will talk to you peeps later. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for some videos that you'll see this week. Oh, look. Lorena didn't win. That's amazing. Talk to you peeps later. Bye.